YouTubes, and welcome to the Sarcicles TV. You have me, Mark, and today we have a special item that just arrived, and I will be attaching this beautiful, affordable RDS to my M1600. When I Googled for videos about mounting RDS on an M1600, I usually see only those monocular telescopes and stuff. No RDS attached to an M1600, which is a 22 LR from ARMSCOR, or formerly ARMSCOR, now or internationally known as Rock Island Armory. Right. So first, I didn't have any. So I actually learned along the way. So it started with, I got a rifle, and then I said to myself, I want to have an RDS mounted, so that for short distance shooting, I'll use RDS. For long distance, I'll use iron sights. And so I bought an OEM. It's very similar. It's like an unbranded Pasco RDS, and then I realized, how do I use it along with the carrying handle? Because at first I didn't want to take out the carrying handle, so I googled, and it shows that for you to be able to mount it, there's this like something you put on top of the carrying handle. It's like an adapter. So the carrying handle has a hole, and then the adapter has a screw that goes through that hole, and then you just fasten it, and then it will then have a Picatinny rail on top of that charging handle. That's how it goes. So I bought that actual part, and it turns out that it doesn't fit, and that's because the dimensions of the carrying handle on the M1600 is different. It's a bit more narrow compared to the carrying handle that you would see on an M16, so it's basically not interchangeable. So the next thing I did, I looked for AR handles that I could purchase and then put here. So my options were, the cheap options were to use steel parts or handles that are used on airsoft. And so I did find two. I found two of them, and then this is the sad part. I used a caliper to measure, just to make sure that I don't buy something that is useless. And then I realized that, again, the M1600 is equipped with a dovetail and not a Weaver or a Picatinny style railing. So my heart was broken, and I thought that I would never have the chance to use the RDS on this rifle. So I did some searching, and then I found that there is this like adapter from dovetail to Picatinny, and that's where I had high hopes now. And this is where we are today, because I got my order. Nasa Lazada yan, so they say. So what I'll do now is I will remove the carrying handle, slap in this adapter, and then put in the sight. And let's hope that all goes well as we are doing this video live. the final outcome. So the challenges that I had was removing the carrying handle, because even when you unscrew it, both on the side and on top, it's still difficult to remove. That I had to use a rubber mallet and then just soft stripes to slide it out. I have not seen any video on how to remove this, so I just DIY'd it, I guess. Another thing you would consider is when you remove the AR handle or the carrying handle, you are also removing this part that deflects the bullet or the casing. So it's meant to be there. But of course, you can't put that anymore. Maybe I'll try, but no, most likely we can't. And even if we try to slip it in, it might cause jams or damage, so just remove it. Chances are it's gonna fly towards you, but let's see what happens. My expectation is gonna go sideways. So always wear protective gear just in case those things happen. This is what I bought. This is the dovetail to weaver / Picatinny conversion. Not sure about the measurement yet, so I can't tell, or the slots if it's weaver or Picatinny, so I'm not that of an expert yet. But what I do know is this red dot will fit anything because it is adjustable. So if you guys are more familiar about these, let me know in the comments correctly. I'm happy because I'm able to put this red dot on. With regards to where this should be placed, there's actually no math in it. I think it's more of how comfortable you are with the distance between the eyes to the scope and the field of vision. The closer you put it, the closer you situate it to yourself, to your eyes, the better you can see through the scope, I guess, but you're limiting your field of vision. So just adjust it to however you are comfortable. For me, I situated it just above the bolt area, this area where the casing come out. I think it's about more than over 5 inches, maybe 10, I guess. Please, camera friendly guy, let's show how it looks like. So if you look through the scope, we turn on the red dot. You can immediately tell it's not calibrated because normally the red dot should be situated either a little on top, a little higher than the front sight post, or at the exact tip. That will be shooter's preference. I would prefer that red dot to be on top, so that when, for example, if this goes out, battery dies, what you need to do is, use the front sight. You can still look through this and then use the front sight and sort of like put the target above that front post, and you'll be able to hit it, I guess. But that's how that's the reason why I'm situating it where the red dot is on top of the front post. So the next step would be to calibrate the red dot in a firing range. Hopefully, or unfortunately, there's no such firing range that I'm aware of nearby because of quarantine that has at least 50 meters. I think the farthest I've seen, or the longest range I've seen that is near my residence is 30 meters. So I guess we'll have to settle for that since we don't use this for hunting. This is just a plinking. This is just my plinker. So even if I get to calibrate maybe 10 meters, I'll be happy already because that's how close I fire. Targets like Tetra Packs, bottled water and stuff.